in, tune in next to see who won the Missouri Senate race.
Welcome back to this evening's segment of the Missouri Minute, making sense of the results. Roy Blunt was in the lead by at least a 5-point margin throughout the campaign. We projected Roy Blunt would win the race, and now the poll results are in, with Blunt taking a sweeping victory for the Senate race. The Missouri midterm election showed a 47% turnout, with Roy Blunt winning 54.3% of the vote and Robin Carnahan with 40.6% of the vote. The Libertarian candidate Jonathan Dine won 3%, and the Constitution candidate Jerry Beck won 2.1%. The county-by-county breakdown coming up next is even more interesting.
We can see that Missouri's counties voted overwhelmingly for Roy Blunt, with only Jackson and St. Louis counties voting for Carnahan. And historically, these results are pretty typical of past elections for the Senate seat, aligning almost exactly with the county-by-county split from the 2004 election when Kit Bond won as a Republican incumbent over Democrat Nancy Farmer. This predictability points to the fact that even an extremely well-liked and experienced Democrat like Robin Carnahan could not overcome the Republican majority in Missouri, especially in this rough Democratic year.
After the results of the election and the fiery debate ads leading up to it, we were curious about how Blunt's victory and Carnahan's concession speeches were going to go. Surprisingly, both didn't mention each other, and both were very brief and as well as prompt to deliver their respective speeches. Carnahan mentioned that she wanted Missourians to continue having higher accountability, or to continue to expect higher accountability towards those in D.C., and Roy Blunt urged Missourians to continue to fight for their freedoms, and that he promised to work very hard every day for them and also for their freedoms. But other than that, there were no more fighting words to be said between the two.
Blunt is one of 7 newly elected Gingrich senators, making about a quarter of the Senate Gingrich senators. Blunt is extremely polarized, and his voting record proves to be mostly conservative. We predict that the Gingrich senators will affect the Senate by giving the conservatives a stronger vote. Polarization in the Senate will be so strong that it will become more difficult to pass bipartisan legislation as well. Stick with the Missouri Minute to see how exactly this plays out.
Thanks for watching the Missouri Minute. See you in 2012.